Hey! Came to see the flowers at night again? It's nice here, isn't it? Perfect for a drink. You do? Then let's stay here a while. I've been meaning to talk with you, but you've been doing a great job. My brothers have really started to depend on you. I'm glad I made all that effort to win you over to our side. Well, of course it has. You know, people say Liu Bei is the fun one, and that I'm nothing but trouble. But you really like it here, don't you? You've even started thinking of it as home? You've already become one of us. Who cares about your past now? From now on, you're one of the family. That's how much you've come to mean to us. But even though we're better off than we were, there's still more work to be done. The three of us always live life on the edge. Will you remain by our side through it all? Haha, a straight talker. I like that. All right, let's enjoy the rest of the night. Let's make a promise. If either of us gets injured, the other has to nurse them back to health.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Lords Guan Yu and Yu.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand.
Thank you for your time today, Lord Pangtong.
Let me think about what you said. Now, I'll be on my way. Oh, have you some spare time? I'd appreciate your company. This is a bit sudden, but I'm wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Who is this, if I may? Do excuse me. I am Yue Ying, hailing from Mianon. I am studying away from home, aiming to broaden my horizons. I came to visit here because, well...
Destroying weapons is something of a specialty of yours, right? This lady here enjoys inventing tools that better people's lives, so she wants to know how things work. Creation and destruction are but two sides of the same coin, aren't they? And I can already see that you two would get along. So, Lady Yue Ying, that solves your problem. And as I don't want to intrude, I'll be off.
And there he goes. Well, I know this is sudden and I do not wish to be a bother, but may we chat for a bit? My goal is to invent things that will make everyone's lives easier and more bountiful. but there was only so much I could achieve back home, completely lacking any form of support. So I made up my mind to set out on a journey, in the hope of gaining more knowledge and seeing the latest inventions. And I thought, what better place to encounter interesting people than the renowned Shui Jing Retreat? And here, I found you. Really? I imagined you might be suspicious, but I'm glad to hear that. But do you not consider my goal foolish? Many have been suspicious of my motives, or doubted that the knowledge I seek will lead to anything. I fear I cannot express just how much your words mean to me. But I know, I still have so much work to do. I will be sure not to squander this chance. Oh, I think I'm turning red. I never thought I'd speak so openly to someone I just met. Even if this was a coincidence, it's the result of my own courage. And I'm thankful for meeting people I never would have otherwise. Would you like to come to the inn where I'm staying? I would love to show you my prototypes and hear your opinion. And please be completely honest. I'll accept anything you have to say. After all, you're the first person who has truly taken me seriously. Well then, are you ready to go?
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Joseph.
Lord Sun Quan sure seemed to be enjoying himself at the banquet.
Best keep up with your weapon maintenance. You're entrusting your life to that thing after all.
Going with the flow has gotten me this far. But it'd be nice if the flow could stop for a minute.
They say this is an important place, but just look what the...
Finally found myself a job. I couldn't be...
It is good to see you. If you don't mind,
Believe this. The enemy officer. been defeated. And open. Looking rough. Let's go. Take this. Take this.
I am grateful.
More customers always show up whenever Lord Guojia does. The children remain innocent and unflappable.
Oh, it's been some time since we met. Do you remember me? It brings me joy to hear you say my name. I suppose this means you also found our first meeting memorable. Anyway, it's reached my ears that you now serve Lord Liu Bei. Is that right? I've just been wandering the land without aim, but you're different. You've been fulfilling your role as a guardian of peace. That's quite a difficult question for me. I studied under Master Shui Jing, a teacher to many talented individuals, and in order to keep up with them, I have had to make immense effort. Now, however, I find myself facing a dilemma. Which path will resolve the turmoil plaguing the land, yet also lead to a better future? If what I've heard on my travels is accurate, either Lord Cao Cao or Lord Yuan Shao is most likely to achieve conquest. Still, I refuse to give up on Lord Liu Bei and his compassionate ideals. But I am nobody. If I actually had talent, perhaps I could help Lord Liu Bei find a path to victory. think so. I see now why you chose him. I apologize. There was no need to burden you with my personal worries. Normally, I do my best not to show my weaknesses like this. But when I'm with you, I feel the urge to show my true self instead of keeping up appearances. Maybe it's your eyes. They're like reflecting pools, showing me as I really am. I'm glad I found you today. I feel you've helped me clarify my goals. I think I shall end my travels soon. Then, I'll pledge my services to Lord Liu Bei and present him with my strategy for victory. I'd appreciate your patience until then. I look forward to us serving him together.
Thank you.
Well.
I just saw a cat made of wood moving on its own.
It has been too long, my friend. Your willingness to trek so deep into these mountains to join me pleases me to no end. One could hardly consider it a retreat from the world otherwise, could they? I have not invited anyone to this humblest of abodes in some time. Since you have come all this way, I have a gift for you. Stand not on ceremony. I insist you take back as much as you are able. Just so. I appreciate how quick you are on the uptake. On a different note, I have heard you serve Lord Liu Bei as of late. Tales of your exploits have reached even my ears. For you, a guardian of peace, to commit yourself so wholeheartedly is, in a word, fascinating. But allow me to speak of myself for a moment. As you know, my acumen has been extolled as that of a veritable dragon. It is precisely this acumen that, were I to commit myself to the wrong master, could steer the world down the wrong path. Until recently, I have lived a life of seclusion, avoiding contact with those who would wield the dragon for their own ambitious ends. However, once I learned of your deeds, I began to suspect my own conduct to be naught but cowardice. Perhaps one could just as easily call it the rationalization of an arrogant man, one neglecting to do his duty at that. Living here, isolated from the world, makes it a common occurrence to go days without speaking to a single soul. It would seem having you here has rendered me quite loquacious indeed. What is more, I appreciate the restraint. I half expected an attempt to recruit me into Lord Liu Bei's cadre of tacticians. When the time comes for me to choose my master, I wish to judge them with my own eyes, unclouded by preconceived notions. Now then, will you be setting off tomorrow? You are welcome to stay here, modest though my retreat may be. Remain here as long as you like, or as long as you can stomach such close quarters.
That magistrate said there was no man of renown residing in his domain.
Wanderers are pretty common in this day and age. Guys like me, too.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price.
I see. So that weapon's power comes from there. An interesting insight indeed. Thank you once again for your wisdom. Could we speak for a little while longer? There is something I wanted to talk about with an experienced warrior like you. Thank you. Your kindness is much appreciated. Earlier, I mentioned that I want to create things that will make people's lives easier. Where I'm from, there is a chronic shortage of laborers due to the war. So, I designed and created a wooden doll that can perform tasks for people. I was young then, so it was quite rudimentary. It could only make a dough-pounding motion. At first, there were people who were happy to see it, saying it helped with their daily cooking. But then one day, officials came unannounced and tore the doll to pieces. It turns out the magistrate's office had received complaints that the doll moved using some suspicious device. When the officials were getting ready to leave with the doll parts, they said this: "If you're going to build such a thing, you ought to make it able to wield a weapon and fight." I was shocked. I couldn't fathom that there were people who didn't like what I had made, and those who wished to repurpose it for warfare. It was one of the reasons I decided to leave. In the end, apparently my doll was rebuilt and deployed as a weapon. I only found out because someone came to me to complain that it was useless in battle. Although I was glad to hear that, it made me realize my inventions could be used to hurt someone. But then again, I think responsibility lies not with the invention itself, but with those who misuse it. That's why I have come to the decision to study weaponry, so that I can continue working on my inventions. Instead of dismissing research into weapons as a waste, I'll try to learn everything I can in order to create a better future. Thank you. I will not give up, as long as you're there for me. Perhaps I can help those living through these dark times, like the guiding light of the moon. Oh, that may have been overdramatic, but I may as well be direct. Could we stay here a little while longer? I don't want to go back just yet. Really? It's exciting to think that we might see the sunrise together. In fact, I wish to stay with you all the time. So I think I'll build a life-size doll of you. Tonight, I'm going to take all of your measurements. I'll be as accurate and as thorough as possible.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
This place has the feeling of a second home. Talking with you always brings me such irreplaceable joy. Hence, why I come all this way. Now that I think about it, our friendship has withstood quite the test of time. Though, something inside me knew that would be the case from the moment we first met in G Province. Truly now, our bond is undeniable, to be sure. Now that I think about it, we fought together with Zhang Zhao back then, taking the leader of the Yellow Turbans as an ally, punishing government officials. What wild tribulations fate had in store for us. You were a tremendous help back then, and you have been ever since. From there, I have traversed battlefield after battlefield, wielding my strength for my land and for Liu Bei. I recall all those moments fondly, both the sweet and the bitter. Our journey is far from over, of course. Even now, Liu Bei stands at the center of a storm. That is precisely why I look towards his infinite potential. He's capable of great things. And to have you by our side as well, it's no exaggeration to say, I consider it a blessing from the heavens. You will play an essential part in Liu Bei's campaign. I believe that to be true. I've known you longer than even my sworn brothers. You're a comrade like no other, and your presence fills me with confidence. We've known each other for so long, yet I've never expressed myself so clearly. It was worth imposing my visit upon you, even if it troubled you somewhat. May your wings of righteousness spread wide, my friend. Let us continue to work together, to ponder together, and on occasion, spread our wings together. And after that, we shall ensure that Liu Bei accomplishes great things.
It is good to see you.
Supplies? I knew they'd come. I can't wait to put them to use.
Looking rough. Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You think we're now enemies? This is the scenario I least wish to transpire.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Whoa. Whoa.
Take this. On that. All my might. Take this. Take this. Take this. Let's end this.
It would come to this.
The enemy officer has been
Things
defeated.
are going my way today.
Looking rough.
Maybe next time.
Quicker than that. Looking rough. Whoa. Take this.
Very.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we shall pay in Los...
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand.
Best keep up with your weapon maintenance. You're entrusting your life to that thing, after all.
Let's go! You're with me. Ain't nothing to worry about. Move forward! The enemy on...
Has been defeated.
Well, this means we've got a fair fight on our hands now.
That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself. Let's go. They're fighting over there? Don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun. Begin advancing.
This is starting to go poorly for us. There must be some means to recover.
Take this! Get ready to be brought down! Take this!
Here's the resistance is futile.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Take this!
Gotta be quicker. Whoa. Counting on you.
No way.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fail. I leave the rest up to you.
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
Take this!
Pitiful situation. answer.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn! Not good. Guess I'll have to fall back.
Take this! Take this! Take this!
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Is ours. Let's go.
Claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Give it to them!
Take this! My skills were not enough. I must fall back.
I've infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nice try! Nice try!
Take this!
Nice try! There we go! I challenge you to battle.
Take this!
Prepare yourself.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
The retreat would be the best option right now.
Take this! Nice. End this here! The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Take this! Take this! This territory is ours. Let's go. Take this. With all my might. I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight!
And even the enemy officer who must been defeated. Let's go.
We've been put in a difficult position. It's all for naught if we give up now.
Take this! Take this! How's this? Take this!
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. has been defeated.
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Territory is ours.
Let's go. Take this! Take this!
This territory is ours.
Let's go!
The moment has come.
Take this! Take this!
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. Guess you wanna die! Can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this! Take this!
This
allies are doing well.
Is ours.
Keep it going. Let's go. Time to make this! I've been waiting for this. How could I? The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
This territory is ours. This territory is ours.
Here you are. Here you are. Here you are.
Lord Sunshine sure seemed to be...
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's...
Thank you very much for such an interesting discussion today. I see it's already quite late. Time seems to pass so quickly whenever I'm with you. Oh, I'm feeling fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sigh like that. Recently, it feels like the ideas for my dream invention are coming together. But it's just... my time for studying is almost up. It's been decided by my father that I must return to Mianin soon. Meeting you, discussing my inventions, spending all those nights together. Every one of those days was dear to me. And after I have returned home, I will not falter, even if I'm back to working on my inventions alone. Because I know that you understand me. You taught me about so many things that I never knew existed. Not just weapons, but also feelings. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be saying this out loud. Actually, once I return home, I was thinking about channeling these emotions to start my work on that thing we talked about. Yes, your life-size doll. It was still in the design phase until now, but even if we are far apart, with this feeling of adoration, I know I can recreate you flawlessly. And when we meet again, I promise to show you the greatest replica of yourself that you've ever seen. Please do. You are someone I hold dear. And no matter what future may await us, I know that I will never find another like you. Until we meet again. Farewell.